Welcome to Blasters 18 Holes, presented to you by Cincinnati Camp Cedar. I'm PGA golf professional Jimmy Hanlin.
And I'm LPGA Tour player Natalie Golbus. Today we are at Aronimink Golf Club, home of the 108th PGA Championship.
Natalie, I've never been here before. I know you have. This is an icon. Hasn't been here in 60 years, the PGA Championship. We're going to show it to you right now. Kicking off our day here at Aronimink, and it is a tough hole to start with. Hole 1, downhill tee ball, quickly goes back up the hill for the rest of the way. Fairway bunker on the right side. This green is guarded by 2 green side bunkers. The green is incredibly difficult, and 3 of the first holes are the toughest on this front 9. It's not a general handshake to start this round.
Hole number 2 is a par 4. It's 413 yards, a dogleg left with a tee shot to a blind landing area that slopes from left to right. A right to left shot is the perfect shape for this tee shot. After avoiding the cluster of 6 bunkers at the elbow of the dogleg, it's a short iron into a generous but very well sloped green. Collection areas stand guard right of the green.
Hole number 3 is a 455-yard par 4 with bunkers staggering down each side of the fairway, but there's actually more room for your tee ball down the right side than you would see. Hitting the ball into the middle of this green is essential because this hole is difficult and par is a really good score.
If you can get through the opening gauntlet of 4 holes at Aronimink, somewhere near level par, you're off to a great position. The 4th hole is a 457-yard par 4. It's another long hole, and you need to hit it straight. It's got bunkers going up and down the left and right side, but if you get in the fairway, hitting a mid-iron to a subtle 2-tier green, you can get through this hole with a par, you're off to an amazing start.
Finally, a break on this hard, difficult golf course. 159-yard par 3 is hole number 5 after those first 4 brutal starting holes. But it is guarded by bunkers in the front, typical Donald Ross, and there's a bunch of tiers on this green, so if you get it on the wrong one, it's going to be a really hard 2-putt.
Hole number 6, a 402-yard par 4. You want to avoid the fairway bunkers that guard either side of this fairway on the tee shot. It's the key to this dogleg right uphill par 4. From the fairway, it's a good chance to score as you'll have a wedge in your hand for the second shot.
Hole number 7 is a 396-yard par 4 dogleg right with a blind fairway. There's a plateau green protected by bunkers left and right. Once you get the ball into the fairway, it should be a short iron or wedge into a well-defended green. This is one of the few holes at Aronimink that it demands an aerial approach and will punish the ground game.
The 8th hole is one of my favorite par 3s here. The 8th and the 10th green are so close that it almost feels like it's a double green. But this par 3 is long and not something that you want to take easily. It's 242 yards. Even though it's downhill, make sure that you take enough club. Hole number 9 is a par 5 with the iconic clubhouse sitting at the high point of the property. It's an uphill climb to the green on the 9th hole, but it's a par 5 that with 2 big shots you could almost get to.
All right, now we make it to the back 9 of Aronimink, and special guest, Ryan Ogle. He's the championship director. He looks like he just graduated from college. He's so young.
No.
Tell us about what you got in front of you. How many months you have left?
We're about 11 months out.
Ooh, right.
I guess it's 10 now.
Yeah.
Who's counting?
Yeah, right.
How many
We have a lot
days?
of work to do. Yeah, we do have a countdown clock. I haven't seen it today, but a lot of work to do. But things are going really well. Philadelphia's really kind of shown up and showed out for our championship. Couldn't ask to be part of a better calendar year in 2026 here, and it's going to be an exciting time at Aronimink.
Talk to me a little bit about why Aronimink, right? Why did the PGA choose it? I mean, it's been, what, 60 years probably since you've had a PGA championship here?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a championship pedigree dating back to when this facility was built in 1928, Donald Ross. It's an original design. It's still got the same characters. It's a very challenging course. It'll test the best players. You know, it's time for us to be back. We were in 62, but we've had our senior PGA championship here. Our women's PGA was here in 2020.
Yeah.
And challenging would be an understatement. This golf course can definitely bring it, for sure.
Yeah, and it's a great host site. The leadership, the club has really embraced it. It's going to be a championship test. They've made a few changes to the course to prepare for it, but otherwise it's the same design that's really going to test the best players in the world.
Love it. Visit Delco brought us here. You know, Delaware County, you know, you're living in the area now. Tell us a little bit about the relationship there. And, you know, you're bringing a lot of people into this county and this area that, you know, typically wouldn't be in Philadelphia or in Delaware County.
That's the great thing about, you know, our championship being out in Delaware County and Delco versus in the city, which gets a ton of great sports, and then they're getting the World Cup the All-Star Game, for the ability for the 2026 calendar to expand into the 5 counties, into visit Delco area. It's a great opportunity. We anticipate about $125 million economic impact on the host region through direct hotels and food. And then what also is kind of understated is the broadcast exposure. You're putting a global spotlight to 180 countries and territories shining on Aronimink, shining on Newtown Square in Delaware County. It's a great opportunity for us to tell the story, and I know a lot of people are excited for us to come.
That's awesome. Well, I hope you have another one of those shirts, because Natalie's going to beat you out of it, because she beats me out of something on every hole.
Okay, I mean, he practiced and warmed up.
Yeah, he already warmed up. That's not fair.
I'm not competing against him.
All right, let's hit it. Oh, good ball. I'm assuming you want to stay out of the rough at Aronimink?
Yeah, and it slopes left.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, nice.
Good one. Good ball.
Yeah, good shot.
You.
Winner.
We're definitely not competing against that.
Good ball.
Thank you.
Good shot.
Nice ball.
shot.
Thanks. All right. Key to number 10. Get it in the fairway, huh? There we go.
How tall is this rough going to be PGA Championship week?
Well, you know, our Chief Championships Officer, Carrie Haig, who's one of the best in the business for setting up, will work with the Superintendent, John Gosling, on the course setup, the specifics. You know, at recent championships, we've seen it 3.5 to 4 inches. You know, you're not going to see it much higher than that, but it really depends on what the conditioning is, what the weather's been.
I love that you guys say that, because it's always like, oh yeah, 3.5, 4 inches. But if it's like the low part, and if there's been any rain that week, I swear that stuff is like gnarly thick and tall. Are you going to narrow in the fairways?
They have narrowed in a few of the fairways already in preparation. You'll see it most predominantly on 18 as one of the biggest changes. But they've made a few changes, added some tee box to 5 or 6 holes. You're going to see them exactly like they are today.
Oh, really?
So all the adjustments have already been made
cool.
this past fall. And so it can grow in, it can be ready for May of 26.
Oh, that's cool. Ooh, how's that? Please work out. Go!
That worked out good. Try to find the ball. Oh, look at this.
I think it's going to have to go.
Did you catch a piece?
I think it's going to have to
yeah.
go.
Oh, yeah, you
I
got
got
plenty.
it.
Turn a little, honey. Turn a little, honey. Get off that mound.
Slow.
Oh!
Good shot.
Hey, good ball.
Yeah, we'll take it.
Let's go in.
Oh, good shot.
Great ball.
I'll give you that, Nat.
Thank you.
All right, knock it in, Ryan. Oh, good roll. Is that going to stay high enough? Is it going to stay up there?
Oh, good putt.
We'll give him the rest of that as a guest, huh?
Yep.
Yank that thing out, Nat. Bingo.
There it
All
is.
right.
Putt, Jimmy.
Putt.
You can't miss green or putts on these greens. They're absolutely perfect. Ryan, thank you very much.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
All right, more 18 holes coming after the break.
Welcome back to Blasters 18 Holes. We are in Delaware County at Aronimink. Hole number 11 is a par 4, 425 yards, and to me, it's one of the most picturesque holes on the golf course. There's 20 bunkers, and pretty much most of them come into play at some point. Well-placed tee shots are required for this uphill approach.
All right, now we talked about this a little bit earlier. Condition Aronimink is unbelievable. It's perfect.
Yeah, this is a championship golf course.
Yeah,
It feels like a major week. I feel like I'm playing a practice round for a women's PGA or US Open.
Yeah. Well, when you get out to, you know, these events and these venues where you're at, it's kind of cool. This is out in Delaware County. It's just outside of Philadelphia proper. You probably see a lot of great facilities like this, great old private clubs in these suburbs like this, right?
You can name the list of golf courses and the major events that they have hosted. So this is a great area for golf, but this golf course is so
All right, Natty. Big fairway here, it seems like, compared to some of these.
Yes. Just need to hit the fairways here. That's it. Only one tip here.
Hit the fairway.
Hit fairways. Hit fairways, hit
like
the green.
that. Wow, good one.
They didn't miss many details here for sure.
No, everything.
How about walking around the clubhouse with the trophies here?
It's awesome.
And just the
the history here is pretty awesome.
Too.
Oh, I'm gonna get to test the rough a little bit. Ooh, I don't know if you want to hit it into
The fescue might be easier to hit out of than the rough.
here. Ooh, man. Be enough club. Catch a little flyer out of that rough. All right, sit. Wow, I can't believe that sat out of the rough. Take it. All over it. Oh, good shot.
Thanks.
Good shot.
Thank you.
All right, so the Scotty Schefflers, the Brooks Koepkas, all these players of the world will be preparing to play this place to win a major. What was different for you major week compared to a regular LPGA Tour stop prep-wise? Any different, or you kept it the same?
Oh no, I definitely did something different. Is I would try and play the golf course, especially one that's a new course.
Yeah.
Earlier in the year, maybe like a month or so, and get a lot of that like practice. So then tournament week, I could just rest and work on my swing. I tried to learn the golf course like when we had.
Stay there, baby.
Good putt. The U.S.
Thanks.
Open was at Oakmont. I went a month before, spent a couple days, learned the golf course, knew the shots that I needed to play.
Yeah.
So it's like for this week, I would definitely go early, try to find, you know, a couple days to go and play and learn the golf course or learn the shots that I need going in, because you know it's going to be, that's the goal, right? They're going to test you, and it brings out the best.
Yeah, and there's no tour stop.
If it's a course you know, you don't have to do it for, but especially a new course like a women's PGA or PGA Championship or an Open where the course changes.
Right.
Good putt.
Look at you go.
My best golf in my career was in majors.
Wow. Oh, I know. You played great in majors.
I loved them because it was always hard. I
Yeah.
loved hard golf courses, and I don't know. I absolutely just always got so excited about majors, and I just loved it when it was hard. I love when par's a good score.
Yeah, for sure. All right, more Blasters 18 holes coming after the break from Delaware County. Welcome back to Blasters 18 holes. We're just outside of Philadelphia in Delaware County at Aronimink.
Hole number 13 is a short par 4, 385 yards, but still going to be one of the most interesting holes of the championship, as it has everything from drivers or long irons that you can hit off the tee. The fairway is very tight and the landing area is very hard to hit. Hole number 14 is a long par 3, 210 yards. It has bunkers front left, front right, and one in the back. So the only real miss you have is a little bit short in front, but as many of the holes here at AGC, you got to hit the green.
Hole number 15 is a 540-yard par 4. One of the most significant changes to the golf course was an addition of a new tee box, which is 30 yards back from the original tee. An absolute mammoth par 4. The tee shot down the right side of the fairway is in need to hold the fairway because it slopes heavily from right to left. Hole number 15 is one of the largest greens on the golf course and no real challenge other than a good lag putt. Hole number 16 is going to provide a great scoring opportunity here in the PGA Championship. It's a 558-yard par 5, reachable for a lot of the players, but they're going to have long irons in, and they're going to have to hit them high to be able to hold this narrow green. And of course, just like all the greens at Aronimink, the ball rolls off the edge. You better make birdie on Sunday here on 16 if you want a chance to take home that Wanamaker trophy.
The 17th hole could create a lot of drama on Sunday. It's a 215-yard par 3, and a poorly hit shot could end up in the water. It's going to make for an exciting finish, and if you're in the lead, a lot can change on that hole.
All right, now that we make it to 18, at one point on this golf course, I didn't think we were going to make it here.
Barely made it to 18. We still have a couple golf balls and a little bit of pride.
Head golf professional Jeff Kitty joins us here, and we needed him a long time ago out here for a little instruction, a little help on this golf course. But Jeff, first of all, this golf course is just as pure of any golf course that we've been on in 17 years.
We're pretty lucky. We've got it like this, most every day. Our conditions are, golf course superintendent John Goslin does an incredible job.
Talk to me a little bit, Jeff, about the golf course and what you expect next year in the Major Championship and the test that it'll be for the players.
Yeah, I mean, listen, we're working hard to make sure that we can provide the best challenge that we can, and Kerry Haig, our Chief Championships Officer, will do what he does for setup part of it. But then a lot of it's just on Mother Nature after that. Obviously we hope for firm and fast conditions. We know that we'll have the rough good and juicy for a May date, so we'll have good spring rough. So that'll be a challenge for sure. And then we just hope we can get firm and fast for the ball to be bouncing and for the greens to be firm. It's kind of a tough balance, in that we're still operating every day for a busy golf course that's even in more demand right now as we lead into the championship. People are really excited to come visit here and play here, so our guest plays up a little bit.
All right, well, she claims how hard it's been today. She hasn't missed a fairway yet, so we'll just watch this happen again.
I'm afraid of the rough. I'm actually afraid to go in there.
Drive of the day presented to you by Cincinnati Camp Cedar.
Oh,
swing.
just like that. See that? He was even smoother. So the guys, the tournament, they're going to carry those bunkers, right? Like, what's it to carry those bunkers?
Well, they're
Since
gonna
I don't
be
have my
back there
laser.
too, right? So you're talking another
Yeah,
third.
yeah, for sure. But will they carry the bunkers, or where will the shots
No,
actually
they'll be short of the bunkers.
Short of the bunkers.
Oh, wow.
With
I think it's
driver
like,
or with the three?
it'll be 320 to carry the bunkers from the new tee back there.
I'll find out if I can carry it or not. Go! Go! I don't know. It's
I
close.
got it.
Get it?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, B take though, come on.
That's a really good shot. Good shot, Jeff.
Thank you.
Good shot, Nat.
Shot, Natalie.
Thank you.
That's got to catch a piece. Not too bad. All right, I don't know if you want this putt in the championship. From the bunker you do maybe, but he knows where to start it. Oh, look at this. Bingo.
Oh, good putt.
Good roll.
Great putt. What's the toughest pin on this green, do you think?
Back center, especially when the
And
rough
short
is a
right?
little- Short right is
'Cause it
hard to
hits off that
access. You know,
overhead.
that new front left wing is really good too.
Oh, this is new.
That was recaptured when Gil did the work in 2016. There was that left corner was reestablished.
So, but what is first place for the men
I
about?
don't even know.
4?
$4 million?
Wow.
$4 million putt right here. What's this do?
Got to go a little bit left to right. Downhill just a touch, feeding just a little bit toward me.
You're not gonna get a better read. Here we go. For $4 million, I get my 10% winner.
Come on.
Ah!
To win $4 million.
I got to get a little cut on that.
Yeah,
one,
right.
Just
I
a
mean, you
little
did
You
read
know
the
what?
last putt,
$4
huh?
million? Well, you know what? How
33.
about this? I'll keep $1 million. You guys can split the 3.
Done.
It's
How's that
good.
deal right there? We got a little 19th hole to go to in Delaware County right here on 18 holes. Welcome to the 19th hole, presented to you by Lipton Hard Iced Tea. And we sit here at PJ Wellhands in Newton Square, and this is in Delaware County. And we've been showing some places in Delaware County, which Aronimink is, and we'll get into that a little bit, Nat. The Memorial Park, the Veterans Memorial Park, we saw it on the way over here. Just cool to have something like that in general in your county, in your area. But the camera guys, even Brian, they were blown away when I went there. Probably the nicest one they've ever seen.
I love American history.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I think it's really neat that, not too far from the golf course, you have
Yeah.
these amazing monuments and, historical landmarks.
Yeah, it's really cool. Well, the reason we're here is for the PGA Championship. We've talked about it all day. It's coming to Aronimink, and it's in Delaware County, which is really cool. And so people, when they come to watch the PGA Championship, they said, you guys tell us $125 million economic impact to this
Incredible.
area, Delaware
Incredible.
County and Philly area. Awesome.
I've gotten to see it, on our tour with the different sponsors in Arkansas, or even last week in Michigan, the impact that a professional golfer event
Yeah.
does really have in a positive way.
For us, we stayed up in this area, and it was nice because it was close to Aronimink, and it was, everything was convenient. We actually, at the Marriott, there was a golf course there. You could play while we were there. So a lot of really good things. But then the other thing you got to do is, like we are here today at PJ Wellhands, you got to figure out where you're going to eat when you're in the area too, right?
Spicy peach barbecue.
Yeah, the
Famous
wings are
wings.
amazing here.
This, look,
Yeah. So let's talk golf course today. Again, I will tell you guys, we get to travel a lot. We see many great places, and Natalie always puts on a great face, and she seems to enjoy almost everywhere we go.
I love golf,
but
so
there
that's a good
but
start.
there is some places that just get her a little more excited. Today was one of those.
Today was one of those. And not just because of the history, right? Like, we've had an LPGA event here in 2020. We had the KPMG, which is like the PGA Tour or the PGA Championship for women's golf was hosted here. And I've been here for corporate days. But this is an incredible golf course.
Yeah.
The course was perfect. The fairways were perfect. The rough was healthy. The greens, the ball just tracks, right? Like, I love golf, but playing on a championship style golf course, it's just, there's no better, right? Like, I could just, walking around that place, you can feel where they're gonna be putting grandstands, and that golf course is built for, to host a major professional championship. But I thought it was so cool that they brought the historical trophy there.
Well, add the clubhouse to all that history too,
All
right?
of
We were
it.
talking about that. You
That
couldn't
clubhouse
get
is
through just
incredible.
cruising. Yeah,
And the
for
choc
sure.
chip cookies are amazing.
All right, we got a lot of people to thank. First of all, PGA of America, thanks for having us. I'm a proud PGA member, and maybe it's one of those things. We just go to the PGA Championship sites, check them out before they do it. Tell everybody what to do. That was great. People at Aronimink, awesome.
Awesome.
I mean, awesome. It was just a great, great experience. And our friends at Visit Delaware County, visitdelco.com if you want to check them out, or at Visit Delco PA if you want to check them out on social media. But they've taken us around the area, shown us everything. We've got to see Delaware County just outside of Philly, and it was great.
It's going to be a great spectating course.
It
I want to
is.
say that too,
Yes.
because there's a lot of, there's a couple greens that are almost connected that
Yeah.
are really close, but
Great
there's a lot of
place.
fairways and tees. And I
Augusta
think
like, right? Yeah.
if you want to come watch a PGA Championship and you're in the area,
Yep.
you should definitely come and watch this event next year because it's going to be great for viewing.
Cheers to our
Yes.
Lipton Hard Iced Tea. Just got to go out and make sure that Frank's got the RV fired up because we're headed back to Cleveland. She's not going to hold us back to Cleveland for sure. And also we got to thank all of you for watching us this week on Blasters 18 Holes, presented to you by Cincinnati PMC. Frank, what are you doing? You ready to go?
Just finishing a few things up.
What do you got going on down there?
Using a little bit of blaster on the suspension.
All right, love it.
We're ready
Let's
to
go.
roll, Jimmy.
Let's go. All right, thanks, Frankie.